sirve el oro, que sirve este coche y todo. Si te duele, duele, como me lo hace, me tiene loco. Quiere que... Dice que...
Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring.
To Capella. Rebound by the Lakers. Here's James. That one dropped. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Well, Smitty, during the 2022 offseason, the Hawks. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Russell. And James gets it to go. James has got 6.
LeBron definitely knows how to operate inside a dangerous position.
They kick it out to Murray. Back to Young. Bay outside. On the wing, Murray. Bay with it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Pass to Young. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Timeout called, the Hawks. Smitty, part of what makes LeBron James so inspiring is how competitive he is still.
B.A., I don't think he'll ever lose that fire in his eyes. But you're right. He's still
what's up, Max? What's up? What's up?
Every
what's up,
game,
Max? What's up?
even the little ones, LeBron wants to win just as bad as ever.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Here's Bay. Outside Johnson. Capella with it. On the wing, Bay. Stop the drop. The kick out to Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? What's up?
Now James. 6 points for him. Out left to the wing. Pass to Reeves. The turnaround. And that one hits the back iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Stolen by Russell. He goes up and slams dunk by James.
You want the highest percentage look? LeBron at the rim. That'll do it.
The kick out to Young. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Lakers in the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Young.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close. That's 2 points for a trip to the line.
Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. That proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league. Earned his spot as the main guy. Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Matthews.
Oh, shit, hold on, bro.
Yes.
This is crazy,
Murray picking up the
bro.
assist.
defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now a Congu. The kick to Hunter. They swipe it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss. They can live with it.
Here's Hunter. And here's a Congu for three.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
And an overpower.
14.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Up and over Russell. Young misses. Now Los Angeles with it. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And on both sides of the ball, Rui Hachimura plays with great aggression.
Grant, he embraces that part of his game. You can't ignore the physicality that he plays with. Rui is at his best when he's playing bully ball.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Lakers are trying to get back in contention. LeBron James said, "We want to win at the highest level. Setting records or passing greats in a losing effort has never been in my DNA. That's never mattered unless it was all about winning." Ryan, they're still trying to translate his individual greatness into another title.
Yeah, that's the goal. All right, Allie, thank you. Atlanta calls timeout. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Inside. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. From deep, Johnson. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
It's been a pleasure, as always, to watch LeBron work. A truly gifted player.
Pass to Young. Back to Johnson. They get back on track. Outside Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Outside Young. Tries again. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Russell. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. For three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Tough to be that consistent from range for that long. LeBron defying the odds.
Young with it. Hachimura covering. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Hachimura. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hachimura's got 5.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Hawks with possession here. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Smitty, despite starting in the play-in, the Lakers made it to the conference finals last year.
And it wasn't easy, B.A. Knocking out Ja and the second-seeded Grizzlies, then defeating Steph and the defending champion Warriors. A really impressive run.
Pass to Capella. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his first basket.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
David Johnson. His first. Team's first.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the Lakers. LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James.
LeBron James has always been a team-first guy. He will score it, rebound it, and pass it.
They kick it out to Murray. Off target from three-point range. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-5 run. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Matthews. Here's Hunter. Here's Matthews. Left side Murray. Six on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Hunter. No good. A bit long that time.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. James can't get it to go. Here's Bay. Pass to Young. Murray deciding where to go with it. And here's Capella. They kick it out to Murray. Bay, right side. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here are the Lakers now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. James can't get it to go. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Pass to Capella. Excellent D there from Davis. So it's the Lakers now. Another shot. Out to Hachimura. Back to James. Fades. Russell from outside. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. The kick out to Johnson. No good on the three. Now Los Angeles with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. To the paint. Back to Reeves. Missed inside. Now here's Murray. Young inside. To the left side wing. Outside Johnson. The kick out to Young. 4-3. Davis with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And Young gets it to go.
Definitely undersized, but Trae Young has heart.
The shot by Russell, no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And they're pushing it up. Again, Russell missing. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Bay. Young looking over the floor. Bay, good.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
Hachimura outside. High post Davis. Outside Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first. Team's
Well,
first.
Smitty is a ball handler. D'Angelo Russell is a pretty complete player offensively.
Yes, he is, B.A. He's very smart with the ball, and he knows how to create shots for others and himself.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency. The talent is all there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's James. The rebound by the Hawks.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Yep, count it.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. .40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's James. Outside Russell. To the inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
James up top. It'll count. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Young. Banked it in off the glass.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled in these situations. He embraces having to score on physical coverage.
Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Matthews. Hits the trifecta.
can't give those openings defensively, he'll just keep exploiting them.
Oh, there's the alley.
Austin Reeves.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Matthews. Hunter on the wing. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And that one's good. Davis.
Timeout.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Davis can't hit. So it's Atlanta now. Over to the left wing. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. Capella with it. Back to Young. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
He's fearless, Trae Young. Knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
The physical gifts Anthony Davis possesses are just undeniable. He was built to cause havoc down low with his long arms and broad build.
Here's Hunter. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. So it's the Lakers now. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Capella inside. Up and over Russell. Basket counts.
Look at the hustle from Clint Capella, leaking out well and running a great route in transition.
Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. The 3 is up. Goes back up. Out to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Now here is James. From 8 feet away. Shoots over Johnson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And finished off by Davis.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Back to Young. Knocks down the 18-footer.
So smooth with it from the mid-range. Trae Young, just a fantastic scorer.
Back to Russell. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. Over Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young from long range. Drills it from deep.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
9 seconds left in the game. Fires it from 18. And again, the Lakers, no good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill.
It makes sense. Don't know I play pretend. I guess the seasons changed. I was feeling, telling nothing. I was getting all of you. I was there when needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride. Let me take it off your mind, 'cause you know it's the season. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride. And I move, and I move when I, yeah.
Sometimes you never know. Pablo. Change. What is life gonna take? Told me he saw the Lord. Jesus Christ. I went from I think like F&M. Put it where he smiles, see if he talks some more. Since a sophomore, nobody bothered more. To watch my pops almost die, that made me love my father more. White suburban neighborhood, got me shopping at Target more. Diamond bites from Chelsea House, still pray they let my celly out. Marriott's and Hyatts, I can tell you what them tellies about. Highways, 95 South, we took the turnpike. Jersey had me nervous, gotta slow down, they don't search right. All you hear is banshees. Shorty 12 o'clock and had no options since his birth night. Helped me grow. Mama kept my shirt nice. Couldn't afford no minks. When I got it, I held that first tight. Feel like I'm on my third life. The rat, you serve mice. I seen nerds fight. So thankful for my blessings. Still, I gotta keep this close. This for all the people that could have helped me, but they left me broke. This for all trying to hustle, selling socks and soap. This for all my homies. That's a pillar. Hope they got. Thankful for them times before them lobsters. We was. Impalas took on missions, ramen noodles, not no pasta. Harlem, that's me, Casa. My squad dealt with, I felt like Waka, make America great. So thankful for my blessings, still I gotta keep this close. This for all the people that could have helped me, but they left me broke. This for all the trying to hustle, selling socks and soap. This for all my homies, that's a pillar, hope they got. Thankful for them times before them lobsters, we was. Impalas took on missions, ramen noodles, not no pasta. Harlem, that's me, Casa. My squad dealt with, I felt like Waka, make America great.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And shot on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. There's Russell with the three. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
Al Russell after the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now, here is Russell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
The assist.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Chet Holmgren.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now George. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Misfires on the corner three. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul.
I'm just thinking about it. Every year, the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
So he gets them both. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in LA, just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
It's LeBron with the drive.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Williams looking around. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Davis, that's for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard. How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. And finished off by LeBron.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. Again, the miss by Hayward.
Thunder foul. Aaron Wiggins. First personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's James.
For your Thunder.
Out to the right wing.
Isaiah Joe.
Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Tries again. The Thunder pull it in.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Over to the left wing. Back to Wallace. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
15. The Lakers. 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Here's Joe. No scoring in this one. Dort misses. The Lakers trail. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Russell. Here's Reeves. Bounce pass Davis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but great, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
The Thunder with the lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up, He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Reeves has got 6 here in this quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Now Davis. Here's Reeves. Down low. And it's Davis missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Back to Giddey. To the middle. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
The Lakers in the lead. James looking it over. To the right side. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Bangs home the trifecta. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Rui working on that hand speed. Excellent.
Shot to stop the run. Wallace, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Inside. And Davis puts it in. He's got 6.
You can forget the jumpers right now, AD. Keep going inside, big fella.
Russell left side. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. James has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Anthony Davis.
And the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Just taking over that play. Davis gets the rebound and sends it right back.
And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yeah, the defender all over.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Like the way LeBron uses his body sometimes on the defensive end, is not afraid to get a little bit physical, especially after all that bumping he takes on the offensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Lakers leading by 10. Pass to Hachimura. Good on the 3-point shot. Hachimura's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Los Angeles.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Williams can't get it to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's George. And the rejection by James.
Big-time swat, LeBron James making his presence felt.
Pass to Davis. Hustle with it. Here's Reeves. Good tee by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great tee that time from Davis. And here's the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Holmgren. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Davis. From past the arc. And they get it back. James slams it in.
Well, LeBron, if he sniffs out a chance to get an offensive rebound, calculated, but he knows how to get to him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. Says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. James outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another shot. And Holmgren pulls it down. Under trailing by 13 to the paint. Here's Giddey. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Giddey's got his first 2 points.
Getting assertive, getting inside.
First personal foul.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8". But Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Pass to Giddey. Outside, George fires away from outside. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up to the Lakers. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
And it's Giddey in the corner. And there's another one for the Thunder. Lakers leading by 13. It's Davis on the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Well, that's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
First personal foul.
And Oklahoma City making a change.
Substitution for your Thunder.
On the wing, Giddey. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Now here's James. He's got 16. Pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
The assist.
That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend LeBron in the screen and roll because he can fire passes right through the defense and into any gap available.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Feel like Rui has himself locked in and right now making a big impact offensively.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Second personal
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Outside, James. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Inside. Here's Joe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Joe's got 6 in the quarter.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Rui.
40. The Lakers 50.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Thunder trailing by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Down low. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And the rejection by Holmgren. They retain possession. 5 on the clock. Here's Russell. Off target from the baseline. Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the inside. Outside, Russell. Here's Hachimura. And the Lakers with another miss. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. High post, Davis. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers have possession. 15 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Outside, Russell. Here's the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
Russell embracing the contact that time and wants to get his way to the free throw line.
Wow, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he nails the third.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And please give a big round of applause for your Thunder Youth Dance Team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Good on the shot.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pulls up, high post. And here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, not the biggest guy on the floor, but still big for a guard. And the lefty. It's a nice soft touch from D'Lo.
And that's a foul.
Plant a tree at the end of the world. Watch the waves fall apart on the shores. Just enjoy the perfect white noise. It's just the way that everything goes. Better the devil you know. Must be hard for you. Who's up in the top-down view? I'm not less sure which upon the bar. You sure I've seen your song. And I'm alone. Never listen to the words it would sing.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Los Angeles Clippers. Kyle to the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Lowry.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the middle. Out to Harris. Embiid from outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Paul. Up and over Lowry. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Now Philadelphia with it. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here's Paul. That won't go either for Paul.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Maxey with it. Picked up by Griffin. Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Hits the fadeaway.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him
He's a pretty intelligent baller.
And that one's good. Paul.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
DeAndre Jordan. First personal
Just
foul.
owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
76ers, Joel Embiid at the line for one.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Count it.
With the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. And it's Jordan with the rebound. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a three-point game. That one goes in.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Back to Embiid. Nice move.
Joel
That falls.
Embiid.
Nice setup by Harris. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Here's Embiid. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by one. Embiid from outside. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Pass to Redick. Back to Paul. Now here's Jordan. Clock at 6. Paul with it. Guarded now by Maxey. The three from Redick. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Up top, Griffin. To the paint. Here's Paul. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Embiid with it. From behind the arc.
Joel
And the
Embiid.
76ers another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Paul. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Jordan misses.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Philadelphia now. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the 76ers.
Tyrese
leading by 5.
Assist goes to.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Redick gets the bucket. Oubre on the wing. Again, Philadelphia. Oh, there's the alley.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
With 1 on the clock. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Lowry. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. His fingerprints were all over that. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And they pick up 2.
Kyle Lowry.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Jordan.
CP with the dunk. CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Oubre on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
Defense goes right at Embiid, but that size and strength of his, he just powers right through him.
Redick outside. Driving in. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Paul draws the double. Pass to Jordan. The 3 from Barnes. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Tobias Harris.
Harris's shot is good.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Paul. That one off the back iron and out. The Sixers leading. Back to Lowry. Pass to Maxey. To the left wing. Down low. Stolen by Redick. The open shot by Barnes. And it's Harris with the rebound. So it's Philadelphia now.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Paul. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Kyle Lowry. First personal foul.
That's good from Paul.
Now in the latter stages of his career, Paul's desire to compete for titles has never been higher.
Inside. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And so Paul will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. He nails it, and we're tied. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good job executing in tight. Paul doesn't fear anybody when he's in attack mode. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first free throw is good. The 76ers making a switch here. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Healed with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Out to Harris. A deep three. And it's the Clippers ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Griffin. Over Harris. Griffin's shot is off.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. He pulls it. Tipped away.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. The last touch by Griffin.
In for
Hurts to see
Philadelphia.
that kind of mistake.
Cameron
Coach is
Payne.
going to be on him about that one.
The 76ers making a switch here. Pass to Hield. Back to Payne. From outside the arc. And another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Barnes. What a play! He drains it at the... And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Clippers on top, up one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Clippers in the lead. Down low. Puts the move on. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's exactly what you want from Jordan every night, in my opinion.
Outside Payne. It's good.
Cameron Payne.
Payne's got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Griffin's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Back to Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Barnes has got 8.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
To the paint. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. And he gets that one. Embiid's got 19 points.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
So it's Philadelphia now. Payne.
Cameron Payne.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Joel Embiid.
Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Paul with it. He's got 12. And there's a 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but
In for
don't like to see
Philadelphia.
it when the game is this close.
Mohamed Bamba. Nicholas Batum. Kenyon Martin Jr. D'Anthony Melton.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Bamba. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First team foul.
It's not a bad idea to foul bomb, but actually a good
Shooting
foul.
for Philadelphia.
It's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
To the inside. Here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
It goes
foul.
on Nick Batum.
First team foul.
And Griffin has proven to be a rock-solid teammate, somebody willing to do whatever it takes to win.
2 shots.
He's off on the second.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Batum gets the bucket.
Nicholas Batum.
Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
To the middle. And slammed up by Jordan.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Down low. Here's Oubre.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taken advantage.
Here's Paul. The Clippers rebound. Jordan. Second chance shot. Pass to Paul. Up and over Lowry. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And another shot. Blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Barnes, no good.
Boy, that's got to be and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Count the basket.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Outside Paul. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Lowry.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Sixers on top, up by 4. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. Play three-point land. Out in a hurry, late clock here. Is Griffin. And a foul.
Blake Griffin.
He misses the free throw. Redick outside. Here's Paul to the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Strong. No baskets allowed. To the middle. Lowry, good. Back to Redick. The kick out to Paul. There's the 3. And they recover it. Here's
Paul Reed.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Here's Griffin. And the Clippers miss again.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Harris. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They have yet to score here in the fourth.
You know, it's amazing to me how Chris Paul does not sacrifice any accuracy when he shoots it off the dribble. He's a catch-and-shoot guy with some reliability, and off the dribble just as good.
Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. On target from range.
3 points.
And the 76ers lead by 11.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Now here's Paul. The baseline J. No good. A bit long that time.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Kicks it out to Barnes. To the inside. And Reed pulls it down.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Assisted by.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Griffin. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
For Los Angeles.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You know, sometimes the great three-point shooters in the game don't carry that same success to the free throw line, but that's not the case with J.J. Redick. I mean, he's cash money from the stripe, too.
And it's in there.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
J.J. Redick.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Third team foul.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
They're losing by 14.
Lowry.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
Los Angeles calls timeout.
The only choice here is to foul. Can't allow the offense to stall and run out the clock.
And make some noise for T-shirt time! Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
That free throw good from Lowry.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Paul from deep three-point land. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.